Hi everybody, it's Kay here and welcome to another blog. And today's topic is how tapping can solve the world's problems. If you've been doing my 5-day challenge, which I hope you have been part of, we've been tapping on business. We've been tapping on all of the issues that come up when we're running our own business. And there's all sorts of issues of like overwhelm and stress and all of those feelings that come up with running a business. And that's fantastic. Like imagine we can clear all of those, and once we clear those, we're going to make the money that we desire. But there's all sorts of other issues that we're running into in our life. There will be things like physical pain. And physical pain is terrible, especially if it's a chronic pain, a back pain, a knee pain, shoulders, all of those things can really cause you to be just bleh. It's just so hard to be upbeat and enthusiastic about your business while you've got physical pain. It's also hard to be happy and joyful in life and have great relationships. Pain can take away from all of those things. Tapping can be used for food cravings. And I've got a great webinar that I've done. And if you go to my Thinkific platform, you'll find the webinar on food cravings. And people are amazed at how quickly tapping can solve food cravings. So recently I did a group tapping, and one particular lady was craving biscuits with her cup of tea. She had to have 2 biscuits, preferably Scotch finger shortbreads. And she said she couldn't have her cup of tea without them, had 5 cups of tea a day. That's 10 biscuits. That's a lot. And it's not good for her health to have that many biscuits in a day. So we tapped on the craving of those biscuits. And it was gone in 15 minutes. Honestly, it was just gone. She went, I don't need them. I don't want them. And we had a really good way to do tapping on food cravings is to actually have the food there. So there's a thing, the webinar will show you, but we actually eat little bits of it and as we tap on it. And she said, I don't want it. You know, the biscuit was half gone and she's going, I don't want it. And I said, can you throw that in the bin? And she said, yeah, absolutely. And threw it away. I don't need it. I don't want it. And I've checked in a few times with her since, and she's been able to go to the supermarket and not even think about buying the biscuits. It's not willpower, because willpower says, no, I won't buy the biscuits. I'm not going to buy biscuits this week. I'm not going to do it. When we've actually tapped the craving away, you don't even go down the biscuit aisle. You don't even think about it. That's how magic it is. And it's just, you can imagine how beneficial that is for something like weight loss or cravings of things like too much alcohol or cigarettes. Those things that you go, I don't want to do this. This isn't taking me towards my goals. And we have, you know, when we're in business, we need to have energy. We need to have life. We need to be feeling fit and healthy. So those are important goals too. So we can tap away our pain. We can tap away our food cravings. We can also tap on relationship issues. And so many women entrepreneurs I read in the Facebook groups are talking about, oh, but I have this difficult partner. I have these difficult parents. I have these, personal issues that are causing me to struggle. And that doesn't need to be. Those issues are coming from your mindset. I'm not saying they're not real. You might have difficult circumstances, but your reaction, your feeling about that, the stress that it's causing in you is actually your issue. And that's pretty radical, I know. But if you clear your stresses about that, if you clear your beliefs about what that means about you, sometimes the issue just goes away. It can be like magic. So you're sitting there going, this thing is really, really annoying me and I can't even concentrate on my business because this person's annoying me so much. You tap on your frustration, your annoyance, all of the emotions that you're experiencing, and it was like the person isn't doing it anymore. And I've actually seen it happen where it actually changes other people's behaviour. And a simple example was my EFT teacher. She was telling us how her young children used to tap her on the side of the leg. You know, mum, 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 mum. Any of you have had young children, you'll know that. You know, mum, 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 and tapping her. It was so irritating, so annoying. And I've had children. I know. I wish I'd had tapping when my children were young. I could have tapped some of those issues. And so she tapped on her annoyance. You know, she'd probably asked them a million times not to do it. Tapped on her annoyance, how much it upset her, how much it frustrated her, and they stopped doing it. She never said it, never told them to stop. Or not, you know, when she tapped on her annoyance, they stopped doing it. Because there's something in other people where they're picking up the energy from us. And, if you want to annoy somebody, then do something that annoys them. So if it stops annoying them, there's no point you doing it anymore. One of the absolute amazing things that's happened for me with my tapping is the improvement in my marriage. I married a wonderful guy. He's absolutely fantastic. But we've been through some really serious trials, and it had taken a real toll on our marriage. And I came across the tapping and started tapping on my issues, the things that were affecting me from life. And if you know a bit of my story, one of my blocks was I didn't feel lovable. I didn't feel like anybody could really love me. So you can imagine how big block that is in a marriage. I tapped that, solved that, rechange my memories. My parents did love me. They didn't do a very good job of showing me, but of course they loved me. Change that, and suddenly the husband feels very loving. He's very considerate. He's very caring. It's like he didn't actually change, but I changed. I changed my feelings. So this is how tapping can actually change the world. It starts with you. You change, you tap, and the world around you will change. And imagine if everybody in the world did that. How much all of that stress, all of that anger, all of that frustration, all of that lack of caring and understanding of other people. Imagine if that was all gone. Wouldn't that be cool? That's my big mission. But for the moment, you can change your world by changing you, by tapping on your issues, and you will be amazed at how much your life can change. So that's it for me today. I hope that's going to be helpful. I hope you can see just the potential of this little tool that you've got at your fingertips. Happy tapping, and bye for now.